Well, everybody, it's Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Kind of. You see the skies. It's been sprinkling on and off. There's supposedly some more showers moving their way this way. I don't know. So I went today. Luckily, didn't really not a lot's been going on this week. It's been raining, mid 50s. No, probably about 50 the entire week. Rain. Not downpours, just good ground soakers. But the grass has grown tremendously. So, not a lot's been going on. So I checked, and luckily, Fleet Farm had a sale that was 15% off all, basically hay stuff, sickles, guards, all that stuff, 15% off. So I went there, grabbed that. We're going to do the whole entire bar, got bolts. And I got walking back here. I'll show you what the steers are leaving. They were really slowing down and eating, but all this green lush grass is coming in. So we're moving to this side now. I'm just eating away a little bit of it. I'm letting before we ran here. Now we're running back there. Gonna open a little bit more of this up. Use them as an advantage. We're running back behind that tree. They love just destroying things. So you know what? We'll let them do their job, and it's really showing up. We're going to have this. There's a bunch of logs in there, but they'll knock all that down, and it'll enable me to start making a pile here of logs that I need. So, we still have that corner post. That one was up. Actually, since I'm up here, I'll just show you what they're coming out of. But yeah, they got all this green stuff. They got all that. This is hitting it. This stuff probably a little on the late side, but they're gonna have all this, half this, and all that. Enough to keep them busy, and they did a good job at knocking a bunch of the stuff down. So you can see that's all in. So I got this laneway made here, and they're coming out of. This was solid stand. Yeah, they're wanting to come back out. Well, this is a solid stand of just foxtail. Well, now, if you look down that, they've matted a ton of this down. Really worked it in. It's hard to see, yeah. You can just look at that. They've done a good job at opening a lot more of it up, and with that cooler temps we're supposed to get this week, 70s, and this moisture, that lot hasn't been a slop mess at all. And now we're finally getting that mess, but yeah, they'll have all that stuff to waste time on. So, but I could tell that because they got bored and they knocked all three of these off. They haven't played with those yet, but we'll let them back out here and they can destroy that. So, yeah, we may get another grazing off this too, depending upon how it comes back. It's really coming back pretty decent throughout here. Or maybe down there, behind the shed, behind the shed here, it's not what I wanted. So, well, I'm gonna let these guys out, and I'll get back to you when the sickle's done. Hey everyone, it's Monday. Not a lot got on this weekend. I don't know. As I said, about the only thing I did is tore the. I have all but 3 sickles. Either the bolts I have to pound out. They didn't want to come out, so I soaked them in PB blaster. And then the other 2, the nut is stripped off. So I'm going to have to borrow a grinder and grind those down. But I got, 12 of them put in. I'm just kind of doing the sickle right now for the most part. Yeah, otherwise, just came to check on the steers, how they're doing after today. We're going to let them out there. I'm thinking I'm going to let them out here a lot longer because they're doing a good job at knocking it all down, but I want them to get some of that put down. And with this moisture that we got, this stuff's taking off like crazy. So there's plenty of short green stuff for them to chow down on. They really enjoyed, they enjoy being out on this pasture. I mean, trees to play in. They they really took a walk through that yesterday, and they really, branches in the way, they kind of move, but they snap and then get stepped on and break it down. So they enjoy staying out in the pasture. Now that it's been cooler, I mean, 70s. So I'm not planning on cutting hay till at least end of September. I'm going to put these guys on Craigslist, 2 probably this week. And I don't know, see if we can make a little bit of money this year. Guy's looking a little weird, but I think he's been the smaller one. So but yeah, we'll put these on. Hopefully we can make a little bit of money this year. Guy that I was talking to, he's not as interested in them apparently, because he said he was hoping to get water and all that up, and he's not ready. So I don't know, but it's what it is. So we'll just post it and see what happens. Just want to get rid of them by the end of November. I think I'll be fine. So yeah, I'll just do an update video on the sickles in and on the mower again. And I saw a couple bolts that I'm missing on that. So they're the no plug guards. So they're basically, you control your down pressure, but there's 2 bolts in the front, and then there's one that basically tighten that down, and that brings these 2, puts more pressure on those. Well, sorry, that's and that whole, there's a couple that are actually missing bolts. So I'm thinking that's what happened is either they're too loose and they need to be tightened down, or I gotta find a couple bolts. But that'll, because the bottom's all even, the top is having issues. So that might have been a reason for a lot of the sickles that were kind of warped. Well, I noticed some, they were kind of cupped on the one side, so it's almost like when they slid in, they'd slip down and then slide back up. So I don't know, but that's all I got. Appreciate all the comments, everyone watching. Just want to say, remember, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you later.